MLOps. We can start in 5 minutes. Okay, we can't see others' messages, huh? Not able to see others' messages. Let me ask them to enable the chat. Enable chat feature. Huh? Thanks. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me share my screen now. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, guys. Yes, we can just put a heading here. MLOps. Okay. So we can start in a few minutes. Let's others also join here. Okay, Shubham, all workshops are in 7. Okay, I'll discuss. If anyone joined from, I mean, outside, like, people, you can join this WhatsApp group so that you will get some updates, upcoming workshops. So far, I have taken more than 30 plus workshops. All are real-time concepts only. Yeah. So I have taken OpenShift workshop on GitLab CI/CD, Azure DevOps. Already MLOps, I have taken one project before. What is MLOps and AOps, Cloud Ops and all. So also I have taken alternate of Terraform, OpenShift and GitLab. And coming to AWS, many workshops I have taken. Observability like a Grafana Prometheus stack, advanced level and Loki and traces. Observability stack, I have taken 3 series, 3 classes workshops here. And coming to the AWS security services, more than 20 plus security services we have discussed in the last, I mean, in 3 sessions also, all are in YouTube only. And Ansible workshops and end-to-end project and Fargate, ECS, AWS Lambda, many workshops. Yeah, so far we have conducted here. So this is uh, MLOps. I mean, I think already you heard about MLOps everywhere now. So MLOps, AOps, Cloud Ops, Platform Engineer, DevOps. Yeah, this is the present current trend in the market. I can say these are all from A evolutions only. So yeah, but MLOps. Thanks, Sambit Sahani. Definitely, my workshops all are in real-time workshops only. Whatever projects, whatever the tasks I'm implementing in my current company and project, same thing, same concepts. I'm taking workshops usually. So definitely, if you are struggle to explain the concepts in interview, you are unable to uh, do the task in your real time. You just go through my workshop, so that definitely you will get some idea about hands-on, the important stuff and all. So also usually usually take requests inputs from the students upcoming workshops so that I can plan accordingly. And yeah, next workshop I can plan data analytics, AWS Glue ETL, Redshift, big data platform and all. So as requested, one of my student yesterday. So like that I'll plan. Okay. So Pradeep, he's the admin here, guys. If anyone if anyone new to Naresh IT and new to DevOps and MLOps, you can join in this group so that you will get a upcoming updates through this WhatsApp group for the upcoming workshops. And guys, okay, yeah, very good morning. So we can start in 2 minutes. Can you please resend the DevOps channel link and Telegram channel I just joined? Yeah, Naveen will join. Naveen will share, and Pradeep also will share WhatsApp groups and all. So guys, definitely this workshop it will take more than 1.5 hours. So please be patient. I know that here. Veera sir. Okay, guys. New batch update actually. New batch is going to start from Monday. Multi-cloud DevOps, which included MLOps and AOps also. If anyone interested, first you can join the WhatsApp group and you can attend the demos. Okay. Anyway, okay. See, Naveen Gara shared here Telegram group workshop. You can click on it the Telegram group. You can join workshop also. So guys, first we have to understand very important thing before start the workshop here. So we are from different backgrounds. First of all, if you are from DevOps background, if you are from development background, maybe if you are from testing background, if you are from cloud background. So I can say this concept is new to everyone. Most of the students are new to everyone. So try to understand. Definitely, we have some challenges. My intention of the workshop is just to understand where the MLOps will come into the field and what kind of roles we can do by using MLOps. Why I'm directly taking a project. If I take one project and show something here, you will get a very good clarity, then explain theory, right? That's what I'm taking a directly project. Even in my last workshop also, I have already taken what is MLOps and all the roles and responsibilities and all. But this is just, you can understand it's a continuous process for the previous session. But this is, yeah, this is, I can say, if you are from different background, definitely somewhat challenges are there, but I can say one thing is very clear. At least you learn something from this workshop. I'm very confident by the end of this session everyone should understand at least what is MLOps, what kind of roles, what you have to do in the MLOps, at least. And whoever already completed data science training, whoever completed already DevOps training, they can definitely understand 100%. Okay, clear? Shall we start now without wasting our time? Perfect. And one thing is, please be silent for 15 minutes. I'll give time to ask queries. The reason chat is enabled for everyone. In between, if you ask what is DevOps, what is AWS, what is Azure, others concentration may be, impact. Just be silent for 15 minutes. Just focus what I'm saying here. Shushma, my voice, I think no issue. I think your end issue is there. Guys, my voice is clear, right? No, I think. Yeah, please, Shushma, check your end. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Okay, guys, we can start the one statement first. Again, I'm saying please be silent for 15 to 20 minutes. Try to focus how you like a songs, listening a songs. If your favorite song, peaceful mindset, how you can listen a songs, right? So please here also just be silent for 15 minutes. I'll try to give you some input on MLOps and I'll compare with the DevOps and definitely I'll give it time. You can ask queries at the time. Okay, perfect. Let's get started now. So, guys, what is MLOps here? So simple. MLOps is it's a set of practice like a DevOps only. But here main focus is machine learning. Okay. Here main focus is automate the machine learning. But DevOps main focus is automate the software. I mean application. Okay. So let me write a statement. Okay, here MLOps means here. Let me write here. Simply, I can say mission learning, mission learning operations, mission learning operations. Okay, MLOps is mission learning operations. Okay, so I can say this is set of like a practice, like a DevOps also, like a DevOps set of practice Here focus is that automate and simplify, just add and simplify here. Yeah, simplify machine learning things. Machine learning, I can say machine learning model, and also deployment, and also monitoring. Okay. So here MLOps, the main focus is all about machine learning models. Okay. But coming to the DevOps, same statement, I'll write here, DevOps. So DevOps, the statement is similar, but the focus is here software, not machine learning model. Okay. DevOps is all about here. Yeah. Yeah. DevOps is all about same like a set of practice. Set of practice that automate and simplify software. That means application. Okay. And deployment and monitoring. Okay. So now if you can see the difference here and here, here DevOps point of view, our focus always on application development. There is no any machine learning models. There is no any predictions. Simple, you can develop one application and you can deploy and you can simply monitor, right? Application development plus application deployment plus or application testing plus and application monitoring. This is all about DevOps, right? But see, when it coming to MLOps, here focus is not for software development. Focus is all about handling with the data and handling and all about the training here. Okay. So now coming to the part here. So when I'm talking about MLOps, the input is big data. Input is data, always data. But when coming to the DevOps, the input is application only, development code. Okay. So for example, let me write here some steps so that you will get some clarity here. So if I take a DevOps here, all about here, if I take a DevOps, the concentrate on, if I take a DevOps, the concentrate on here, code writing a software code, right? Means code development. Let me write here, writing a software code. So developers can write a code. Nowadays, everyone is writing a code by using AI platforms. Okay. Next is what? So testing a code. And next is what? Deploy a code. Yeah, deploy a code. Deploy a code. Focus, deploy a code. And next is what? After deployment, we have a monitoring. We have a monitoring. Okay, we have a monitoring. So here the focus all about DevOps is writing a software code, testing a code, deploy a code, monitoring. This is all about DevOps, right? For example, if you get any project, the focus is on the project is what? For example, if you can open here, Flipkart or Amazon. So focus is what here? Write a Flipkart code. Mobiles code, fashion code, electronics code, home and furniture, microservices and all. We can write a code, we can test a code, we can deploy the code, we can monitor the code. This is all about DevOps, what we learn in our everyday training also, right? When coming to the MLOps, there is a small change here. Let me write. When coming to the MLOps, the change is here. Yeah. When coming to the MLOps, the change is here. Yeah. So focus is on data. Focus is on data. So here, let me take. So collect the data, collect the data. Okay. And so data cleaning, for example, whatever data you are collecting, that should be understood by your system, your model. So you can prepare a proper format. So this is called cleaning the data. Yeah. After that, you can give the input to the model of this data. So I can say simple training ML. Training ML. So ML models we can call. After that, simple. After training, you can deployment the model. And after that, monitor the system. So here, if you can see the difference, MLOps all about the cycle will start all about from data, but DevOps all about we can discuss for development the software code. Okay, so this is major difference. For example, when MLOps come into the picture, I'll tell you. Just focus 2 points only. Will get 100% clarity here. I'm taking a Flipkart. So Flipkart is developed in 2020, for example. Understand? 2020, Flipkart client, they want to start a e-commerce process, e-commerce website, that is Flipkart in 2020 year. In this case, to develop a Flipkart application, we needed developers, software development. In this case, your life cycle is what? DevOps. We can write a software code for Flipkart, testing, deploy, and monitoring. So DevOps life cycle came into the picture. Done. Now, then when MLOps will come into the picture, I'll tell you. 2020 Flipkart started. For example, 2020 we have a sales 5 billions, and 2021 sales are 7 billions, and 2021 is 9 billions, and 23-24 9 billions, 10 billions, 11 billions. The growth you can see increasing. Now this is 2025. 2025, my Flipkart revenue is 10 billions. Now what about 2026 is the question here. What about 2026 is the question here. So can anyone guess? I mean, just I'm saying, I'm a Flipkart client. I'm asking to my Flipkart team who developed the project. Can anyone guess 2026 upcoming year our sales? This is the question from Flipkart client. Can anyone guess by whatever the data we have 2020, 2021, 2, 3, 4, by analyzing the last 4 years or 5 years data, can anyone guess 2026 sales? This is the question from Flipkart client. Now, definitely, now question to everyone. To understand this process from the last 4 years data, definitely we need a huge manpower, right or not? Huge manpower required to understand 2020 years data. They have to collect the data. They can analyze the data. They can understand the data. They can start the monitoring of the data. So they can manually they can read the data. They can understand 2026. Maybe the prediction may be wrong also. If you not read the data proper way, definitely your prediction is wrong. But in this case, I need a help. Can anyone guess which process I need, DevOps or MLOps now? To 2026 prediction, I want my sales. Now tell me, DevOps will come, MLOps will come. Very good. So you got some idea now, everyone, right? Yeah. See, the DevOps point of view is, if the project you want to start from the scratch, we have a code. We can develop. We have to test. We have to test a code. We can write a test cases. After that, we can deploy a code. We can to deploy a code. We need infrastructure. We can take AWS or Azure or GCP or Alibaba Cloud. After that, we can deploy. After that, we need a monitoring stack like a Grafana Prometheus or CloudWatch, a Kibana, Elasticsearch, whatever. We have a stuff already we discussed into the observability sessions also. But here MLOps, now tell me guys, anyone, now MLOps input is what? Simple question so that you can easily understand. MLOps input is what? Everyone tell me. Very good. How many years of data? As I said, 2020, Flipkart started, right? Flipkart started 2020, Flipkart started, established, whatever it is. Now we are at 2025. So now we have to feed the data 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. So now if you give this data to MLOps, now your MLOps system will get trained from the data and MLOps system will give the predictions. So MLOps will give prediction. 2026, definitely. So MLOps gives prediction 2026. I can say accurate prediction. We have a many algorithms in the MLOps accurate prediction in 2026. It will give. Clear now? Everyone? Very good, guys. Very good. So this is just where the MLOps will come and where the DevOps will come into the picture here. And again, so if you can see, let me add here. For example, our DevOps pipelines. As we know, this is a development, guys. This is development. And this is, okay, deployment. This is deployment. So we know this is the we know the process of DevOps lifecycle. So always we can focus here. This is a development phase, development and testing phase. So this is a deployment phase, including monitoring also. Okay. Now this is DevOps. Okay. This is DevOps. Guys, can I extend this to MLOps also? Can I extend this MLOps also? Yeah, definitely. So can I add here? Can I add here? Input data here. Now tell me, this is, I'm adding here MLOps. MLOps. So I can say now include everything here comes under MLOps under everything will come here. So this is DevOps. Okay, let's add here. So this is DevOps. Okay, but entire is MLOps. Now, can anyone guess here what info we have to add here? Very good guess. Done guess. You know everything. This is what? Data. Data is the input. So now this data we are collecting from different sources. We are collecting this data from different sources. Just tell me, can I say collection of data? Collection of data. Okay, collection of data. Very good. Collection of data. So this data MLOps can take from anywhere. That input decided by you, where the data has stored, your bulk data stored into where. You can take from that and you can feed to your MLOps model. Okay, let's say now here, collection of data is fine. Next is what? So guys, you tell me, if you take a data, the data in different formats, right? Formats, right? You have to give a data to your MLOps in clear way. I mean, a proper structure way, so that your mission can understand easy way. If you give different columns, a different different like I can say raw data. It's a different formats, different columns, different things and all. But we have to clean the data, right? Clean the data in proper way, system understandable way. Clean the data. After collect the data, clean the data. So finally, we have to ensure the data should be in proper structure. Proper structure. Data you have to maintain in proper structure way. Okay. Ensure data into proper structure. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now guys, okay. Ensure data into proper structure. Okay, here these activities we can do. So many, we have a, right, we have a many softwares to collect the data. We have a ETL, extraction, transform, load the data. So we can collect the data. We can run some on top of it, some transformation, some wrangling, cleansing, or any, whatever you want to perform and against the data to get it into proper structure way. Clear now? After this data is going to feed to which process, guys? Now this data is input to development, right? Development. So here model development, very good. So trained model, this data is go to trained model. Trained model means what? We can give the data, we are giving a training to a model. You can learn first, you can understand first. Next time onwards, if I give any data na, based on this data, you can give a predictions, we are saying. So I can say trained model means here the file name usually we can write trained model.py. So this is a Python code. Trained model.py. Okay. So this is development phase is what here? Your model development. So your system will get trained from the data, and here some store the some training models. Clear now? After development, what we can do, guys? Tell me. Your model is ready. You develop. Next is what? Tell me. Your model is ready. Okay. Yeah. So we can deploy. Whoever joined late, please don't ask any questions. What is DevOps and MLOps now? Okay, already I have explained. So focus here. What I'm explaining here. Next is what here? We have to deploy the model. Deploy the model. Okay. So guys, where we can deploy the model? We need a server, right? We need a server. We can take AWS server or Azure server or GCP server. Okay, that's great. You can take here AWS server or Azure server. Definitely in real time, we are almost all the projects are on cloud only. 95% projects are running in cloud. Definitely we should learn what is cloud and whatever the services are offered by cloud. Okay, AWS, Azure, GCP. So at the last, definitely I'll enable your mic, guys. You can ask any questions if you want to ask any questions. Yeah, now see here. So this deployment phase, uh, you can use any AWS or Azure GCP servers to deploy the model. Sorry, this is not in correct format. Yeah, take from here. Okay, cool. Now guys, tell me a simple logic now to everyone. Now I'm collecting the data into various sources. I'm collecting the data into various sources. Now Flipkart data, for example, you can understand, okay? Or database data, whatever it is, raw data, something. I'm collecting the data from various sources. Okay. And after that, we are doing some data. This is data layer also, you can say. This is data layer. This is development layer. So this is deployment layer. So if you want, we can add one more layer here, monitoring, but which we include into the deployment only. Here I'm adding here. Monitoring I can add. Okay, development and monitoring. Okay. Now guys, a small question to you. I want to automate this process. So every time I can run manually and deploy this process. No, I don't. I want to complete the data collection, data cleansing, and data, whatever data wrangling, whatever data set activities we have to do, that activities plus, and I can, whatever the development model is there, I can deploy into here, inside the servers. I want to automate. So which process I can use here? Yes, CACD process, right? So we can easily use the pipelines concept where we can deploy, where we can start the process from start to end. So this is, we can use pipelines. So we have some flows, air flows also there, cube flow also there, Jenkins also there, GitLab CI/CD also there, Azure DevOps also there. So GitHub Actions, Circle CI, many options we have. Okay, so I'll just add few understanding here. Jenkins we can add. So we can add, recently this is released this Kubeflow. We can, Kubeflow pipelines also little important. I'll take it this one also for the MLOps. And GitLab CI/CD. But all are same scenarios, right? So everyone aware of this, right? Already I have explained each and everything here in the class. GitLab CI/CD, GitHub Actions, GitHub Actions, and Azure DevOps. We have many items. Azure DevOps. Okay, this process entire we can do automate. Okay, which one is more demanding? I can't say. Depends on the client. So in my project, I'm using all pipelines, client to client. Nowadays, I can say Jenkins clients are moving Jenkins to CI/CD. The reason additional server is not required. So we have some additional features. Easily we can, like a plug and play platform kind of things. So guys, till here clear everyone? If you add a data input to DevOps, it's a MLOps. That's it. Simple answer. Great. Okay. Then now you tell me, guys, simple logic. If I want to implement any MLOps project, what and all required? By seeing this, if I want to start MLOps project now, what and all required to me now? Data. Very good, Shravani. Data required, CACD required, trained model required, cloud required, servers required, these and all required, right? That's what I'm going to show you now by including all the things. Let's here. This is my this is my repository, MLOps trained backend CI/CD. This is condition based. This is prediction based. If I open here, so definitely, if I want to start any project, I need to give some data input, right? The data is this one. Clear now? This is the data I'm going to give input to my MLOps. So this project is all about loan prediction. For example, I can take here, yeah, I can take here two users. Let me take here. Yeah, I'm taking two users here. In simple, easy way understanding, I'm telling you. Okay, and okay, guys, a simple logic. Let me take a ICICI Bank, for example. Example I'm taking. Okay, guys, if you are looking for a personal loan, okay, you are looking for a personal loan. One person, for example, I'm taking example for one person. If you are looking for a personal loan, so if you go to bank, okay, if you go to bank, here advisor is here. So if you go to bank, you can provide all the documents and you can say these are my documents. Can you please check my eligibility of the loan? Can you please check eligibility of the loan? You can say. So definitely loan advisor can check your documents, check your documents. He can say whether you eligible or not. Eligibility. Okay, he can check eligibility whether you are eligible or not. So approved or denied. So he can confirm approved or not. Denied. Okay, so he can confirm. But now the thing is very clear. Okay, so how he can approve or deny? Definitely some data, he can go through some data based on the bank instructions. Based on the bank instructions, he can go through some data. Okay, he can go through some data. So these are my okay, let's not like this. Let's take here. So he can go through some data here. He can verify. He can say, yes, you will get loan or you will not get loan, something. Based on this data, he can read. He can read and he can verify your details. And he can say, verify your details with existing information. He can say whether approve or not. This is the process usually we follow before. But okay, this is cool now. But the question is very clear. Here, question is very clear. One person, okay, I can verify. One person I can verify. If million people are there or hundred thousands of people are there, how this fellow can verify all the applications? How this fellow can verify all the applications? Is this easy job? All applications to verify by someone? In this case, ICICI Bank deployed definitely many loan advisors, many people, right? Same, which is equal to thousands plus hiring is required. This is too difficult job for the any banking sectors. So what they can do, they will take now MLOps help. Okay, they will take now MLOps. I mean machine learning. Okay. Okay. So what we can do, same ICICI Bank, they can take help from us, MLOps engineers. Can you develop a model? The model can verify automatically by seeing the user input whether loan allow or not. In this case, what we can do, we can deploy one machine learning model. We can deploy a machine learning model. Guys, after deploy machine learning model, what I need to do, guys, tell me what I need to give to machine learning. Anyone, everyone. Very good. Very good. I should give to input to my machine learning. Okay. Let's go to here. So what I can do, I can give millions of records now, not 1, 2, 3, 4, millions of records. Yeah, like this I can give. So simply we can give a CSV data as an input. So you can understand, like a Flipkart example, this is 2020, 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of data. Okay, is going to give machine learning, and we are asking to machine learning, can you give prediction for 2026? Like this here also. Now, whoever, so now machine learning means machine will get a train here. Machine get trained here, trained with data. Okay, machine get trained with data. And now machine will start for self-learning also with this trained data. If anyone, for example, how machine can understand. For example, guys, simple logic I'll tell you. You can easily understand. Here, 1 plus, for example, yeah, I'll tell you one thing here. If A is greater than 20, approved. Okay, in this case. Next, if age is, in this case, the input is 21, 22, 23. This age is coming 21, 22, 23, 24 users. It is approving now automatically. But if you give this strictly this condition, this will work condition based only. But instead of giving a condition, if you give, see here, if age is 22, denied. If age is 30, approved. So in between, if you give 23, what will happen? Mission will give a prediction. Okay, 22 denied, 30 approved. Now, second case, if you take a 23, na, system can understand 23 use case here is there, right? 23 use case, what is income? At least income can match, or what is loan amount? It can match. So based on the after matching second input, third input, the approved state is approved or denied. It will learn. Like that, it will give a predictions. So now this accuracy depends on the whatever the how much of the data you are feeding to your mission. If you give only two entries like this one and this one, give the prediction means definitely it's not a good prediction. But if you give millions of data, if you give millions of data, then accuracy will get from machine learning. Clear what I'm trying to say now? Now, whenever user, see, focus here now. Whenever user can give, I'm just moving like this. Okay. See, whenever user can give input, the input will go to where, guys? Mission now. So this input, this user input, let's take the columns. So this input is given by user from the front end. So this user input, will go to machine learning. Mission already trained with some data, right? If this data, whatever input you are giving, based on this input, the whatever data mission is trained, it will verify the data. If it will be approved or denied, system give predictions. Clear till here, everyone, what I'm trying to say? Clear now? Yeah. So then what is the here and here difference is what here? Here human can get a train only for few fields only. I can read mostly one book, but not 100 books, right? So definitely here, if you read 100 books, you can easily judge something, right? Same, the best example, by seeing one page, I cannot decide this is the most accurate. But by seeing the other pages also, definitely I can judge something is accurate. So human cannot predict by seeing few only the date, by seeing the few fields, human cannot decide this is accurate. That's what we can take a mission help, we can feed the data to get a train and give the accurate predictions. Clear now? Now that's what, if you can open any ICICI application, automatically one chatbot will open and it will ask you to give the inputs and immediately will get the response whether you approve or not. Same, the background mission will be give the response back to you whether you are eligible or not. Clear the context now? First context is clear, everyone? Now, if anyone can ask what is MLOps, are you able to explain what is what? At least. Very good. This is I'm expecting. How this fit in Kasturi? Just see, you can see this pay directly, right? MLOps with DevOps. Yeah, last point means what here? Yeah, see, human can read definitely one or I mean the fields, whatever the columns, whatever the records are there is a limited, right? We cannot read more than whatever the we have some the limitations. But mission there is no limitations. You can feed any amount of the data. From this data, it will predict. For example, if I give a is equal to any one of the user give a is 24. Am I eligible? Fill remaining details also. Okay, a is 24, income something, loan amount something, and gender, and married or not. If you give all the fields now, so this request will go to machine learning. Machine learning, whatever inputs are giving, it will check with the existing trained content. Okay, this is not meet the requirement, then it will give denied. If it will meet the requirement, it will give approved, like this. Clear now, everyone? Now? Can we use MLOps other models to only DevOps? Clear or not till here? Okay, thanks for your response. Perfect. Now, guys, let's move to one concept here. Okay, I'm talking about always MLOps, train model, what it is, what's going on in the background. I'll tell you. Go to readme.md. We have a few models, guys. Okay, logistic regression, decision tree, random forest, light GBM, okay, SVM, I mean support vector mission, K means clustering, okay, native base. So we have so many ANN, CNN. So based on your requirement, we can take exactly that model. Understand? For example, check image verification. ID document scanning, one document scanning verification and all kind of image scanner and all, we can go for CNN model. I mean, we can use in the code this model. Okay. So for example, here if you can see decision tree, yes or no. If age is greater than 30, give the prediction, or any fault detection, credit scoring, and all we can use for random forest. So these we have a list of models. Okay, whether the prediction we can give 0 or 1, can 0 or 1, yes or no kind of predictions we can give logistic regression. So we no need to focus at this time these models and all, but here I'm using one of the model, random forest model. Okay, so what is random forest model? So what it can, how it will work now, guys, the background. For example, the random forest means here. So for example, if I take this tree, okay, I can take a tree. So your whatever the trained model is there, that will divide into number of trees. I mean, background understanding I'm saying, okay. Like this number of copies it will maintain. These are to give a strong prediction. For example, if user can give this condition, my prediction is what, yes or no, it will store. If I have given 1,000 plus inputs right here, mission. So here, how this process will store each input, whatever input you are giving now, each input can store as a separated tree. That means what? To get a strong prediction. Okay, this is a different use case. This is different use case. This is different use case. All use cases will be stored. Mission. If any user can give near to the any one of the use case, it will quickly give the prediction. If I give only 2-3 conditions, predict from these 3 conditions means difficult. Definitely, millions of people are accessing the loan application. I need a many use cases, not 1 or 2 use cases, right? Someone can question me, definitely. My age is only 20, but everything is, I can eligible, right? And other person can say, my salary just 500 only, deviation is there, but everything is meet, right? And other person can say, my credit score just 669 only, but remaining are good, right? So they make question to you, right? So in this case, what I can do, my ICICI Bank from 2020 to 2025, what cases they have verified to give a loan, the complete data we can go to machine learning. So what machine learning can do? Whatever use case you are giving, this is already learned from 2020 to 2025, such a use cases, that all use cases it will be verified which use case is meet your requirement, whether it is yellow or Denny, it will predict. The predictions will be stored like the background forest means here it will store like a trees, the background models. Okay. Yeah, each prediction is a separate layer. Each prediction is a separate layer. Like that it will store, so that it will be give a strong prediction if anyone can ask a specific requirement. Clear till here? So few people you are asking the questions are completely irrelevant. What I'm saying, focus first. Do I need to learn this? This is second question. Later, after complete the workshop, asking questions, these are, do I need to learn? Is this really required for me? This is not a correct questions to ask to trainer while explaining the concept of machine learning. First, understand the concept. Later, in the institute, you can ask me whether I learn or not and all. Right? If it is not required, why I'm taking here workshop? Understand, guys. Everything is important nowadays. Where if you are limit yourself, your job is in the risk. When you start limitation, that means you are compromising in your career. Explore your skill set, enhance your skill set. Nowadays there is no limitation. The reason I can show you this code now, I don't know, for example, train model, how to write a model, but I can take a chat GPT help. I have written this. Company needs whether you are able to do or not, from where you are taking the data doesn't matter here. Understand? So this model I have written, but I'm not developed by my hand. I just taking reference from the chat GPT. I did some modification. But if someone can ask, do you know Python? Definitely I can handle any task. But if they ask, are you able to write a Python code for 100 lines? I don't know. Not for me, not only for me. If you go to a well-known developer, a professional developer, if you go and ask, are you able to write 100 lines, 200 lines code? They are also say answer is no. So they can also take the code from somewhere. They can develop the logic here. Understand here. This is not for me. If you feel like that, everything is like that only. Something you can learn if you get an opportunity, please. Okay. Yeah. For example, data science students are there. Data analytics students are there. Sir, my activity is only data na, sir. Why I should learn a CSAD? Why I should learn a development? Why I should learn a monitoring? If you think like that, definitely DevOps engineer can learn the data handling things. He can replace your job. Same thing, you can see this flow here. Here, DevOps engineer focus is on where, guys? This is already, This, if you focus on here, you can replace data engineer jobs also, data science jobs also, data analytics jobs also. At the same time, MLOps engineer can learn development, deployment also. He can replace your job. Understand the things here. Definitely, your experience is 4 years now on the DevOps. Next level is what? Learn like this. vice versa, MLOps engineers also, data science students also, data analytics students also. For example, data analytics student, sir, do I need to learn cloud? If your projects all are running in the cloud, right? What you can deploy on your laptop? Understand the reality here. Okay. Yeah. As a fresher, you may get a opportunity from anywhere. Yeah. So nowadays, yeah, AI replacing our jobs means the meaning is because of not the technology is growing. The main reason you people are not upgrading your skills. Okay. Always technology growing means opportunities are increasing. You can understand from the last 5 years to now how cloud is, offer more openings here. How data science students are learning now data, they are getting AI platform. DevOps students, whoever configure the manual process, who they learn DevOps, they can easily fix the issues by automating the stuff like that only. Okay, so now till here clear, right, everyone? First, the intention of the MLOps. Okay, what is what? Clear, right? Okay. Okay, now coming to the main major role now. So guys, my end this. Now tell me guys, this is user interface layer. Can I say front end? Yes, this is front end. Very good. So guys, front end is where the user can give the inputs. So I can write here HTML file. Okay. Now tell me guys, front end directly will communicate to machine learning? No. The reason this is static. I need in between one dynamic approach. In this case, can I write a backend? Very good, Ravi Kumar. So I can write a backend block. So this backend block, you can implement any programming language. Python, Java, Node.js, your wish, guys. That is your wish. So here my backend block is Python. Python Flask. Okay. So tell me, guys. Now the user will interact to front end. Front end request will go to backend, and back end request will go to machine learning. This is the flow. Clear? Clear. Very good. So backend I'm using Python. So in this case, total my end required many files. One is for HTML file per front end. Okay. Next, HTML file per front end. Next is what? app.py for backend. And next, model, trained model file. I can say trained model.py. Okay, this is the main flow, guys. So the request is going to hit like this. Hmm. Okay, so in this case, I'm taking single server only. The focus is not on infrastructure as of now. So I'm taking one AWS server to run these all activities, deployment activities. So Python means here dependencies also required, right? Requirement.txt. Requirements.txt. I think everyone aware of this. Okay. So this workshop is whoever already learned most of the concepts cover in DevOps, and whoever already learned data science students, most of the concepts cover in data science also. Okay. Whoever recently started batches, you no need to worry. You can easily understand later these concepts and all. What is requirement.txt, what is app.py, back and front end and all. Okay. Yeah. Now guys, okay. But now if I want to automate this end-to-end process, what I need? CI/CD. So CI/CD I'm using GitHub Actions. So Jenkins is Bohr, right? always. So that's what I'm taking. For fresh field, I'm taking a GitHub Actions. Clear till here? Okay, Sai, I will definitely take it. SageMaker also. Okay, let's go to now. Now understand, this is the repository. Now you can see, this is what, guys, backend or front end. App.py is what? Now by understanding, app.py is backend code. Very good. This is what now? .csv, data input, right? Data input. Okay. This is what? Your trained model, where the logic can apply. Very good. Then front end is missing, right? Front end is inside the template, form.html. Here only we are giving some inputs, headers and all. Okay. Like when you access your IP, you can see one UI, right? User interface, where you can give the age, where we can give the salary, where we can give the something and all. Yeah, this is all. Okay. Yeah. Next. So in this case, if I want to show this project, first I can create a one server in AWS. You can create Azure GCP also. I'm creating one server here. Yeah, I'm taking here MLOps. Server name is. So same server where we can run a front end, same server where we can run a back end, same server where we can run a trained model also. Okay. Yeah. So we can focus networking part later. That is not comes under now. We are discussing today what is MLOps and all that. Yeah, T2.micro also enough. Keep here I'm taking something model here. Okay. Already there in my end. Existing group default. I'm taking now. Okay. Launch instance. I'm going to launch a server now. Okay. So this is the server. So this is the server where I can deploy front end and back end and model also. Clear now? To deploy, I need a YAML file. Which YAML file? GitHub Action YAML file. So the GitHub Action YAML file connect. So what it will do first, run the GitHub Action YAML file. This is the data input, right? Sorry, not here. Yeah, data is here. Trained model we are giving a data is input. So you can go through this recording 5 times. If you are facing any issues, definitely every time you will get a 10% clarity additionally. Okay. Okay. So based on this data, system can train, and whenever user can give the input, so already machine trained, right? This input, whatever user given, this is eligible or not, system can confirm based on this input. So here I can say this is CSV file. Okay. Like this, we are giving CSV file. Okay. That's great now. So now this process end to end, we can automate by using GitHub Actions. Okay. Now I'll explain the YAML file later. Let me run first. So before run, your GitHub Actions not inside the AWS repository, right? Sorry, AWS cloud, right? It's outside. In this case, we can give public IP to your GitHub Actions and also private key for your GitHub Actions to connect the SSH to this server. In this case, this is my repository. So trained MLOps trained banking CI/CD. So this is the workflow, guys. Your CI/CD workflow to start to deploy front end, back end, and ML model and all. So here go to settings. Here you can see if you go to secrets and variables here, we have to configure your server secrets here. So already I have configured, but I need to change the values. This is old server. I'm taking a public IP here. If server is private, you can give the load balancer endpoint here. So connection is different, not load balancer. SSH connection we can give bash and host. Bash and host you can connect private server. So I'm giving correct public IP. Yeah. Update the secret. So this is for your GitHub CI/CD to access the server, the deployment and everything in AWS server inside on, right? This is for the deployment. So key also I'm giving here. This is my key, private key. So if you want to SSH my server, private key is also required, right? So that's what I'm taking here. Let's see. So secret also updated. So all are done now. So now you can click on it. So this is the workflow, right? Let me run a workflow first. Later I can explain these phases and all. Okay. So click on the here bank YAML. So this is the YAML file. I'll explain later. Let's click on the actions first. So this is my flow. Click on it here. Yeah, here run flow is there now. Run a workflow. So workflow has started now. You can refresh here. This workflow automatically we can start also. I mean, if any changes will come automatically, it will start. Click on this. So this is the phases front end. Now Python dependencies installing here. Upload a new app code and Python installation dependencies. After install the Python dependencies, your model is going to deploy. See how fast it is. Done, 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 done. Trained model is running. See, ML model on EC2. Starting Flask application. I mean, backend application is running. See, backend application running on 5000 port number. Wait for the application to boot. 10 seconds I have given time. Checkout code. Done. Deployment is success. So that's what the power of CI/CD, right? Everything we can automate. Even single change also you can do and run. No need to run manually. Connect the server, install the Python, install the requirement.txt, and run the front end first, and run the back end then, and run the ML model. It's not needed. Directly write a CI/CD that will take care of everything. Now let's go to a server. Take the public IP. So which port number? 5000 port number. Let's hit here. So this is now front-end UI. This front-end UI developed this code here. Templates inside formatted HTML. This is the file, front-end file. So I have given here labels, blocks, center, the whatever the required the front-end. Yeah, here color coding and all I have given here. Okay. Okay. So now here by seeing here, okay. Yeah. Now tell me guys, this is my input. My system trained from this input. So this trained model source is what? I'll explain this code. Wait. This trained model source is what? Data CSV file. See, this from the CSV file, your model is learning. Already learn the model from this different inputs. Now user can give any one of the input to meet any one of the requirement. Based on that, it will decide they need or approved. Let's say check here. So guys, age is 22, denied, right? And age 30 is approved. So now again age 24 also denied. But here and here, what cases it is denied? Maybe income is more here. Okay, this is okay. Loan term is okay. See, credit score is okay. Maybe here it is approved. But why 22 and this is denied? Maybe the system maybe learn age 22 and also here credit score is only 600. In the bank history, from the 2020 to 2025, whoever having credit score is 600 and age is 22, maybe bank is not approve the loan. So this is whatever data you are giving to machine learning model, that will give a strong predictions, accurate predictions. If you give only two inputs, no. In between, many different use cases are there. The accuracy of the machine learning model depends on the data which you are giving. Now let's give a age 22 denied, right? Let's give here age 22, but I'm giving here a different use cases. Age 22, but income I can give approved income 50,000. Next field is what? Sorry. Approved loan amount is 30,000 is approved. Okay, loan amount 30,000 is approved. Next. Here, a female and loan tenure is 6 months. Let's give loan term is 6 months, and credit score is 600, and gender is male or female, and marriage status is S. Now tell me, guys, this is approved or rejected? Tell me, anyone. Guys, how you can confirm this is? Tell me. How you can able to confirm? We don't know, right? This is you need to understand first. Understand? We don't know. This is depends on the machine learning, what mission has learned from the last 5 years. How I can say this is yellow or not? Understand? Maybe this is yellow, maybe this is Denny. The reason my input is only two, I have verified only what? I have verified only this four only, right? But mission learned last 5 years data. Last 5 years data, maybe this is approved. We don't know, right? So that's what we don't know. Denied. Clear now? If you know, then why mission is? Right? For example, if I give here 40, maybe it will allow. Or if you, let's check, approved. Maybe if I give 4, 450 something, we don't know. This case also approved. See, any case here that depends on the data what you have given. That is main important. Yeah. See, age 45 also rejected, right? But age 45, see here. Age 45 here approved. Why age 45 rejected? Different field. This is not meet. This is I have given credit score 440 only. So maybe in the last 5 years, a person can apply a 450, 460 basis, it is rejected. Now here, what you need to understand, what is prediction, how system is learn the previous data, how it how it is giving a predictions. Clear the agenda of the project here. For example, if you are a data science student, Veera, can you explain GitHub Actions pipeline? I can't. The reason you don't have the prerequisites. Same thing, you are a DevOps engineer. Veera, can you explain Python code in detail? I can't. You are a different background. But agenda is what? What is machine learning? Okay. What the final agenda of the machine learning? If you understand, that's okay. Very good, Abhijit. We need a good data to get good prediction. If I give 6 months data only, can you predict for billions of users? No. Everyone is clear? Any confusions here? I can't say Shammu. Depends on age that I can't say. Now age 45 also rejected, right? Age 45 also rejected. Depends on the data, what data you have given. So here, as of now, system learn from this data only. See how many lines of the code, 21 lines data only I have given. These 21 lines, if you give in the 21 lines, few are approved, few are denied. These 21 lines, whatever inputs you are giving, that is me to approve, it will give. For example, as it is, I'm giving C, 30 is if you give 30 years here and give here 10,000, 30,000, income is 10,000. And okay, this loan tenure is what? 24. Credit score is 700. And male. Now you tell me this is approved or rejected if I give loan status. Everyone tell me, approved or rejected. So based on your data injected to machine learning, this is approved field, right? So definitely here it will give, if you click on the loan status, 100% approved. Yes, did I write any condition here? Only approved 24? No, no conditions. If you give condition, there is no use of machine learning. You may get it out. Simple logic. So we are not supposed to compromise anywhere. Simple logic. Guys, open question to everyone. Can I write my Python code inside? Leave it for the machine learning. Leave it for the machine learning. Everyone, please focus. If you understand this logic, then you are good in machine learning. The point is, can I implement same condition in the Python code without trained model? Just I can write a backend logic. If age is greater than 25, if loan amount is greater than 23, if credit score is more than 65, definitely it will work, right? Not require trained model, right? But the difference is, tell me now, then if I give, yeah, no, if you can give the condition in the backend, definitely it will work, condition based. But difference is what? Without condition, with the trained model, without trained model. Tell me the difference. No, it's not right answer. It's not, yeah, Durga Prasad is right. Accuracy. So guys, you tell me one thing. I'm saying very straightforward. Okay, I'm saying very straightforward here. My backend code inside. See, simple logic. That's what you can understand in single class also. Backend code inside. If age is greater than 25, credit score is greater than 25. Hello. Sorry, credit score is 650. Hello. If I give this condition, tell me guys, whoever having more than 25 years, whoever having grade score is more than 65, they will get approved notification or not? Just my question is right or not? Definitely. Now tell me. Now tell me. In last 5 years, maybe your bank not follow this condition, right? If age is 24 also, maybe they have approved. If credit score is not fixed, right? Some cases 600 also they will allow, some cases 550 also they allow, some cases 650 also they allow. And same thing, your income is, if you give strict condition more than 5,000, 50,000, year to year your pay scale will change, right or not? Condition is always fixed every year. But this is not a trained model. Condition 100% you should match this requirement you are giving. But any one of the person, you are wrong. 2024, I got a loan from the same bank. But why I'm not getting 2025? In 2023 also I got a loan. Why I'm not getting 2024? Now this is not accuracy, right? This is not accuracy, right? Right or not? Understanding or not? What I'm saying? But instead of giving this condition, what I can do, take the last 5 years data and give to trained model. A trained model, you learn the last 5 years data. Please understand the approval and rejects based on the your train. Whoever give the input for the loan application, take the reference of last 5 years data and whether you approve or any decide based on my last approvals and any. This is accuracy or not? Hmm. Clear? Okay. Any questions so far? Except how? That's it, Kasturi. You are right. Can I say MLOps is used to deploy ML model and keep training it? Yes, exactly. That's what MLOps is. But here, more work is DevOps only. To deploy MLOps, we need a server, right? Infrastructure required, Terraform required, cloud required, monitoring required, pipelines required. Now, this is running on server, right? Many train models are there. Kubernetes required, Docker required, Kubernetes required, Grafana required. Everything. Most of the work is there on the DevOps part only. If the data is ready, just the task is give the train model code. Then that's it. Which team will train the model at PY? Anyone can do, guys. Now, Rakesh. Hmm. So, isn't it rocket science to understand MLOps? Now, by seeing this at least, no, right? Yeah. Yes. What data science, data analytics teams they will do? Simple. Data analytics, data science team they can do here. Data cleansing, data wrangling, data something, data modeling and all. DevOps team input is data science. So DevOps, MLOps project, your DevOps lifecycle input is what? Data. That will give by data science or data analytics or data team. If I go to only DevOps, the source is what? Your development code. If there is no MLOps predictions, your development code is the source. That's what the difference is here. Hmm. Okay, let's can understand now coding part. Okay, so guys, Sai Kiran, no need to focus on much in this area code. I'll tell you what to do also, no worries. Okay, in the regular classes, I'll explain how to do this and all, no need to worry. Let's go to the part now. Here, here guys, let's open first front end. This front end code, take the inputs from the users. So whatever the inputs I'm giving here in the dashboard, you can see credit score, loan amount, loan tenure, and all these fields I can give into the front end code. Okay, you can see here somewhere I have given here. This is loan predict MLOps welcome page is there, na? That one. So age, number, something here I have given everything is here one by one, all three gender, credit score, and all. So after that, this information, let me explain in different slides so that we get more clarity now. So please focus for 10 minutes again. This is front end. This is back end. Okay. So end users request. Okay. End users request. You can take any end user request. They can interact to front end to give the inputs. Application file fill, form fill here, front end. Okay. So this application we are giving HTML file. So that means whoever give the inputs here. So you can see simple here already our, this is there, right? This is the one. So this is user interface code. Nice. Okay. So when user can give some input, request will go to where? Backend. So backend already update PY code is there, right? So here front end and back end communication both are in same server. No need to worry for the public IP and private IP. So I'm taking here front end code. So here you can see fetch the whatever the details you are giving, right? All the details it is going to give your sorry all the details fetch and it is going to give post API. Okay, post API to your backend server. So here go to app.py. You can see here backend API here. So the post API method is call into backend. Frontend will give post method into the backend. Now backend will read the JSON file. JSON means what here? Whatever inputs user is given, right? That inputs is convert into JSON. Okay. If inputs are wrong, error message will get. Okay. And very important here, the whatever inputs given by user, this is the validate the columns. For example, age should be integer and male or female. It's not a number, right? So like if you are giving a invalid field, for example, here something if you can give instead of number, if you give a, so it will give a invalid field. So the validation, this is just a validation, your inputs validation. And see, fetch the details, age, income, loan amount, loan term, credit score. If all validation done, if all validation done, just wait, guys. Hello, sorry, guys. So let's go to here. Yeah, here you can see if all columns inputs user given by correct, it is going to extract the content and it will try age, income, loan amount, loan term, credit score, and everything. But why it is not there gender and married here? This is not number, right? So if something issue is there, it will throw in an error. Numeric field must be number. But coming to the gender unmarried, this is character, not a number, right? So it will get the details from there. See, here it is going to be convert into numbering format 0 or 1. For example, here 0 means male, 1 means female. And here married or unmarried. 0 means married, 1 means unmarried. Why this condition is there here? This is not a number, it's a character. Understand, this is very important statement. Your machine learning cannot understand a characters and all. It will understand only numeric format, numbers only. That's what here we can convert this yes or no kind of conditions and also convert into numbering format. After that, and one more thing you have to understand, your machine can understand this format only. Why we are giving a input to this format only, right? So we can understand this input only. That's what array condition we have given here. So this is all backend will take the data and validate and convert into array model. After that, this is loading into your prediction. So prediction will existing data, it will verify, it will give a result back to your backend success or failure. If something is not there, it will give a failure. Clear now? Till here. So backend job is what? Collect the JSON, collect the inputs from the user, convert into JSON, and whatever the characters are here. See, whatever the characters, male and S, system cannot understand, your machine learning cannot understand if you directly load male. You should convert 0 or 1. Here also, married yes or no, you should convert 0 into 1. That's what these two, especially for these two entries in the backend code inside, you can see backend code inside, you can see this difference. Gender and married. Convert into 0 ones here. Transform into encoded format. After that, the result will be loaded into your convert into array model, like a list model here, array. We can pass the values into your machine learning. Machine will be validate the user inputs here. Whatever user input will come here and here and here. If it is approve, it will give approve. Otherwise, it will give result will be denied. Clear now till here backend? So guys, this is important. This is the prediction. This step only, 94 line only, the backend will call the trained model. So this is the trained model. The trained model already trained from where, guys? This loan data CSV. Okay, and here the important is trained model. Here two logics are there, yes or no, right? So it will, we can give it two inputs. Always we have to give two inputs for trained model, X and Y. X is what? User input. Y are what? Response from the trained model, whether yes or not. So before taking this data, already mission is reading the load data from the CSV. I mean predictions data, last 5 years data, whatever it is. After that, you can see again here also gender equal to label encoder. So approved here, see encoding. Why we are going to encoding here again? Married, approved, gender. This is not number, right? We are converting into number here. Okay. Now here split the data of training into testing means X equal to input, Y equal to result here, right? So here test size equal to 0.2 means here, for example, 100% data is there, 80% is for prediction, 20%, 0.2 means 20% is for testing it will take. That's what the here. So you can increase this count 0.8 and something also. Here random state equal to 42 means, so here actually we are using a trained model here. Let me show you the model here. Yeah, so we are using random forest classifier model. So this is the model here. First, initially I have explained, right? Random forest, we have a logistic regression and all, and XGBoost and all, right? Support vector mission and all. So this is what random forest model I'm using. Now you can see estimator equal to 200 means here that random forest, it will create a many predictions kind of 200 trees means each request system can learn, and 200 sequences it will be stored each request. For example, mission is learned from the loan data CSV, right? Taking the data, it will convert into number of copies, different use, different predictions that will be stored into 200. You can increase this count also. Max depth means in-depth validation, so you can increase this number also. Random state equal to 42 means, for example, same inputs will come, that will not process here. Same input means same result will come. If you give same input multiple different result, na, definitely user can understand system is not accurate. If inputs will come, random state inputs will come, the inputs all are same. If you give 42 means here the logic of the random forest. If you give 42, whatever input is coming, same input, user can try same inputs multiple times, result should be give same. That's what here 42. Okay. Yeah. Here you can see after learn the model X and Y based on the inputs, it will give model trained successfully with accuracy, and it will stored into inside model. So here there is no database, right? As of now, it will store into disk space only on the server only. Okay. So now whenever you can give the input to this front end page, this front end page is give the post method. These inputs give to post method to backend. See, it will give post method to backend. Backend, which method post method is going to call? See, go here. Backend request will go to post method into, see here. Here, where? Yeah, post method into, it will go to prediction method. Prediction method is what? TL, I mean, trained model. This is a trained model. Okay. So this is I have taken from ChatGPT only. I don't know these logics and all. No need to learn also. Understand? See here the main concept is what? How the data is loading, how the data is training. If you need a more predictions, more strength, strong. I mean, the prediction strength is good. If you know, you can increase the. Simply here go to train model. If you go to train model here, so you can increase the strength by increasing the here, yeah, increasing the 200 to 250, 300, 400 and all. Clear na? So now simple logic, I will show one different use cases also. Now guys, your system is trained. Your system is trained only these columns, right? Now tell me the question to you. If I give different column, your system able to train or give error? If I give extra column, different column from the input level, what will be the result? Your system still it will be trained. No. I'm not saying here. Sorry. My bad. Not here. This is already trained model. Here, if I add an extra column, if I give input, what will happen? Still your trained model give the response, or this input is I haven't learned before, it will throw an error. It will not take. It will throw error. Why? System is not learn this column, right? Let's try now. What I can do in the front end code inside, I can add one column. Let's try. For example, here, column section. Yeah, form HTML. So let's give here column sections. Yeah. See 115 here. I'm adding a one column here. Oh, before that I need to. Yeah. See here, along with the income, I'm adding a one more column, no number. Commit the changes. So automatically pipeline run, but the reason is I have disabled this. Which one? Okay, let me run first manually. Click on the pipeline, run workflow. So what happened? Automatically it has to be run, but I have removed the auto push option here. Why the reason, if you do single change also automatically running, so it's creating a lot of disturbance. So that's what here, if you can see my ML, push on branch main, I have removed here. I have enabled only manual trigger only. If you enable this now, in this branch, if you push any changes, automatically pipeline will start. That's what the problem is. Yeah, we can see. Let it deploy now. So now front end extra column will be added, right? As I have given it to the front end code. Let it complete first. Yeah, it is running now. 1 minute ago, I think it will. Yeah, done. Now you can open the server here. So you can see here, if I refresh, extra column added or not, number. Let's try to give the input again. 30. Income is 30,000. Something you can give. Number I'm giving a 6. Loan amount is 20,000. Loan tenure 12 months. Credit score is 700. Gender is male. Status is S. What would be the result now? S or input error, invalid input. It will approve or invalid input. Just tell me your database. Okay, you have 4 columns. If you try to load the data from the 5th column, is it able to take? Is it able to valid your database? Error, right? Database inside 4 columns only there. You are trying to give the input for the 5th column. Fifth column is not exist inside the database, but you are trying to feed the data along with the 5th column. How it will take? See, invalid field. Your model has not trained. Your model has not trained this number. That's what invalid input. Why? Everywhere you can see the code. Everywhere you can see the code. Your trained model, if you can go to trained model, your app.py giving input to trained model, only these columns only. Okay, you can see here. Gender, something, these columns only. Yeah, here. Age, income, loan amount, loan term. So number column is missing here. So let's go to the now trained model also. So trained model also I given, see, input to my trained model only, these columns only. So one column is missing. So simply your trained model is skip this process. I haven't trained. I don't know what is no n number. That's what it is giving. Clear now? What if you need? We have tested same right now, Durga Prasad. We have tested same now. We have given new input only, right? What we have to do? You have to do backend code inside, trained model code inside also. We have to give same input. Add a one more column. Here also we have to add a one more column. Backend also one more column. But one thing is very important. Your data already learned by your mission, right? This is the data before given data, right? So last 4 years data. Here column is not there, right? Here also you need to add a column and again load. That's what data analytics team, data science team, they can work on it. A big data team, data transformation, data cleansing. Why these changes only? In future, any changes will come. They can validate again. They can reload. Understand, I guess what I'm trying to say. Nothing is permanent, right? That's what changes will come. Mission again will learn. Mission is not take to learn 5 years, 6 years. Quickly will complete. Even the thing here. I have run this code 2 times, right? Mission is not learn 2 times this. This is one time learn only. See, this is one time only learn. It will store into internally. Second time, if you run, this is again not learn. Already learning done. Learning part is already done. Unless you can add a new column, system has not run again. If you add a new column, system again run. Okay, this column is additionally added. Then next time onwards, new predictions will give next input. Clear na? Yes, once we reload, reload, machine will learn immediately. Clear everyone? So please give response everyone if you like this workshop. So don't try to understand 100%, not at all possible, guys. How it is possible in single class, what is complete MLOps and all. Try to understand. See, here many dependencies are there. DevOps dependencies, cloud dependencies, pipeline dependencies, data dependencies, Python dependencies. This is just a flow, a start. This is a start for us. This is not end. Understand? Don't think like an end. This is start. So understand like this, sir. That logic, how you written, if you ask me that, I can't do anything. I have tested many times. See here, you can see the nothing will come easily, right? Even success also you can see. The pipeline runs, if you can see now, let me show you how many fails you can see. See, these are number of runs, right? Yeah, I have also tried many times only. So later, yeah, this is executing. Ah, this is what. Zero ones means mission is not understand if you can give any letter, male, female, gender, something mission not understand. It can understand only binary language. So input directly if you can give now marriage status is no and all. So we have to convert into so zeros and ones. That's what the condition is. But here we have to convert these three fields only 0 to 1s. These three fields only gender, marriage status only. Remaining are numeric values only. So we no need to worry. That's what we have given logic for that two only. So guys, if anyone interested, new batch is going to start from tomorrow. So we can add machine learning classes also, MLOps, DevOps, and multi-cloud. So if anyone interested, you can give reference also if you like my teaching and all. So I'm just adding a number here. Yeah, numeric value number. 9133343374. So he is the Pradeep, guys. He's the admin for the new batch. So anyway, my name is Veera. I'm multi-cloud and DevOps trainer in Naresh IT. Yeah, not record any background music and just name and yeah, enough. Yeah, so at least guys, at least you understand 5%. Now you got a confidence, right? Oh, this is MLOps so far. What is difference between DevOps and MLOps. We got a clarity and all, right? Hmm. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I supposed to explain pipeline also, but we don't have time now. Anyway, most of the DevOps students already know my students these pipelines how to write and all. Thanks, Himanshu. Yeah, Rakesh. So over to you. If anyone want to talk to me now, I'll just enable your mic, so you can raise your hand. Yeah, hi Rakesh. You can unmute and speak.
Hi, Veera. The session was good. Thanks for taking this MLOps session.
Yeah.
So my question in general,
Hmm.
uh, how in general, like in real time situations for the DevOps specifically, DevOps space only. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
on DevOps
Ah,
space.
yeah.
So this MLOps will help only in the DevOps space. I mean, I'm concentrated on daily DevOps.
I
So
got it. I got your point. I can explain what you are trying to say. So
yeah,
in DevOps life cycle, will it do we need to involve
yeah.
MLOps part, right? So
Mm.
definitely, I can give one example. Definitely, answer is yes. The
Mm.
reason, for example, one project if you can take. Recently, we
Mm.
have implemented. If you take one project, the project is running from the last 4 years. Okay.
Mm.
So every year there is peak load is there. Every year specific month. For
Mm.
example, November, December is your application peak load is there. Accept the number of requests. Okay.
Okay.
So 2025, 2024, 2023, 2022, whatever the load you know, for example, if you know, you can easily
Mm.
predict 2026 load also. But
Mm.
by by human, so understanding of the load for every year, every month, logs and all, it's a very difficult task, right? For
Mm.
example, your manager says, "Hey Rakesh, can you check the load from the last 4 years so that we can get to know next year load? How we can verify? We have to open the logs and metrics for the last 4 years. November
Mm.
month, highest metric CPU load, highest metric of RAM. We can check, right?
Mm.
But it's a very
Mm.
difficult task, right? Number of applications are there. It will take 1 year time to predict, 1 year time to validate also. What we can
Mm.
do, collect the all the logs information, matrix information into CSV format. we
Mm.
can we can clean the data and give the proper format and train the one model and give the input to train model. And now you can ask to train model. You can
Mm.
you will get a train from the last 4 years data and give the prediction for 2026. So
Okay.
by checking the server logs, application logs, metrics, and all, definitely system can give 2026 upcoming prediction. And also how many
Mm.
errors we got from the 2021 to 2025. Can you give the list also machine can give? And
Mm.
what
Mm.
could be the reason the errors also machine can give? But
Mm.
these are and all, it's a too difficult task to manually, even last 1 month logs also to verify in the system is very difficult, right? In this case,
Yeah.
last 5 years, how we can verify? So simple, we can give the data to train model. Model can train. We can ask to train model. Model, can you give the information last
Mm.
P1 errors? Okay,
Mm.
related for CPU issues, related for application issues, so that we can
Okay.
understand. We can take some precautions for the 2026 without repeating this kind of issues. Clear?
Got it. And another more challenging thing is like we know like we can derive a much more big benefit by using MLOps. The main challenging part is there is no limit for the models. Okay, I
Hmm.
think whatever maybe each and every day a new ML model will be coming outside in the market,
Let it
and
come.
selection of that model and also preparing the data like whatever the scenario explained by you, right? We are not sure like which is main deriving or which is main contributing data required for the
Yeah,
our
Rakesh.
actual
Here,
end result.
understand,
So
understand. Here we have
mm,
to understand. This is not alone task.
mm,
Definitely, data team is there in the project. They will not give alone task for us to handling the data activities. If they give end to end, we are the person to take care of any project alone. No. See,
mm,
even you know also separate team is there for implement the logics and all. This is
mm,
how we can see now by seeing this workshop we can understand, right, how to integrate and all our pipelines and our infrastructure part and all. This is
Mm,
idea is enough for to understand. If you want to expertise more on the MLOps also to get a more package, more expertise on that, you can focus also. See,
mm,
every time we can see some upgrades, right? For example,
mm,
our DevOps also many pipelines tools are there. Earlier we used Jenkins, now GitHub Actions, now GitLab CI/CD, Azure DevOps, Circle CI, Argo CD. All are
mm.
different tools, right? But the
Okay.
background, the task which will perform by the CI/CD is same. The
Mm,
similar. The differences are very less. All are similar only the configurations and all. Here also any modules will come, let it come. We can understand, right? Once we can
mm,
check, we can test in development environment, test environment. After that only we can
mm.
come to know, right? Uh,
Okay. So one more thing, DevOps, MLOps plus multi-cloud, right? This is the course, full course which
Correct. I'm taking I'm
we are
taking first
suggesting.
first I'm taking AWS, then DevOps,
Mm,
then Azure and GCP
mm.
and MLOps classes.
Last ML.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Thanks very much. I'm done with
Yeah.
my. Please go ahead.
I think you registered morning 7 a.m. batch, right? I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
Rakesh, yeah,
Correct,
yeah, okay, yeah.
correct,
I
correct.
spoke to you, correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Prasad.
Hello?
Yeah, Prasad.
Yeah. My question is, sir, you implemented one model on certain data. So,
Correct.
uh, for example, can we implement two or three different models on the same data
You can,
pertaining to
you can. The model, whatever
means
you are implementing, the sources are different, right? The input data source are different.
you showed me one model. So
Correct.
can I investigate the same with a different model also?
You can implement different model, but the model, as I said, you can see as per the logic, whatever you want to implement, that will be decided by number of. So for example, your data, your predictions all about image scanners, okay, kind of. Let me show here. Yeah, so you can see the models here. So these are the different models. As per your requirement, you can choose which model is suitable here. Only age prediction we can go for decision taker, decision tree. So multiple configurations, fraud detections, and some predictions, credit scoring, and highly accuracy we can go. You can go for a random forest. Like this, we have a dedicated models. Depends on your use case. You can take sales makers if you want to do any marketing campaigning and all. K means so kind of ANN, CNN. We have different models.
Sir, one more question is,
Hmm.
here, why we choose to have a multi-cloud environment means, for example, AWS is supporting all the details what are required for this entire setup. So you chose to deploy that, you chose to build it. All the
But
setup
who
is
will
there with
decide? No, no, no. Who will decide which platform is required? Which cloud is required? Who will decide? Client only, right? If you
okay.
learn only AWS, for example, okay, your client may ask you to implement an Azure, right? Right or not? Your
Okay.
client may ask in GCP. Now
Yes.
GCP is on booming. The reason GCP data related stuff, GCP supporting more modules compared to AWS and Azure. But the thing is, why we have to choose multi-cloud? If you learn AWS, whatever effects you are going to add here, no need to put same efforts for Azure, same efforts for GCP. The reason, if you learn AWS, the GCP Azure also you can understand just matter of days only, not months. All are similar. So having the demand in the market, if you learn only AWS, for example, your client may ask Azure, your project, maybe you get a Azure projects, you may get a GCP projects, we don't know. But AWS to Azure, we can easily learn. AWS to GCP, we can easily learn. Why we have to limit ourselves? It's a matter of just 7 or 10 days. That's what my intention is.
Sir, one question is, are we picking up some services in AWS, some services in Azure, and some services in GCP to for this activity, or we are
Yeah,
using?
I understand. You are saying cross cloud deployment. Yeah,
Yes,
if required, we can. If the client is, for example, AWS SSO single sign-on process is there. This process compared to AWS, Azure is good. Azure Active Directory, that is Enter ID. Your client may ask use the Azure Enter ID for the assessment, authentication process. For example, database point of view, GCP is very good, costing also very less. You can use for end-to-end backend in AWS. Database, you can take GCP. So we have to implement the cross VPN connection.
Okay.
I hope I have answered all the questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, for
Yeah.
means please, sir, I am basically DevOps guy. So
Okay.
if I'm able to implement whatever means, sir, here we need to have means you mentioned that we have means we took a CSV file and we are able to do this entire prediction. But
Correct.
for millions of data, we require some other tools, particularly like big data tools like
The
Hadoop and others.
big data tools and all data validity. But input is MLOps only. You have to give input to MLOps only. But before giving input to MLOps, as you said, the data cleansing, data wrangling, data whatever activity you want to perform, that is completely taken care by ETL team, not for us. See, our activity is what they should give the data for us. Before giving the data, they need to take care of the data activities, cleansing, data wrangling, whatever it is. It's not our responsibility 100%.
Sir, so we are deriving the data from warehouse, or ETL is pushing the data to the warehouse. So warehouse picture is not there here at all.
Yeah, the reason here we are not focusing on the where the data is coming, right? That's what I'm saying here. Data will come from anywhere. I'm taking an example. This data you will get from the data warehouse, maybe Redshift, or maybe normal database, maybe some storage device, S3 bucket. We don't know, right? I'm taking an example just only. If it is a S3, for example, this is raw data. We have to do some activities on top of it, the data. Data, everything is good structure format. Then we no need to do any activities, directly feed to your machine learning model.
Okay, sir. But
Yeah.
one small gap what I'm not able to get is
Tell me.
now millions of data is there,
Hmm.
and data means now I am giving some input, and
Okay.
it needs to cross check or cross verify with the entire millions of data, process it, and finally get more accurate data.
You
So for
can
this
first
processing, how it is working, I'm not able
see.
to get.
Let me tell you here. This is cloud environment. Okay. This is cloud environment. For example, cloud inside you want to store this data into S3 bucket. This data, existing data is there into the, for example, somewhere, as you said, data warehouse, right? Data warehouse.
Okay.
So here we have to implement pipelines, ETL pipelines. So your pipeline, maybe you can use Lambda function or AWS Glue ETL or Azure Active, Azure, the uh, yeah, Azure Factory, some services there, right? That one. So you can take the data from on-premises or cloud. You can load into S3 bucket first. Here, data millions, but columns are fixed. Okay, columns are fixed here. Records are millions. So here, this is data while processing time. We are not possible to load complete data in single attempt, right? The reason this is years historical data, for example, what we can run this process first, we can run into the batch process. 2020 years, 2020 data, 2021 data, 2022 data, 2023 data. Like this, we can process into somewhere we can store this data into on-prem to cloud. Here, the data maybe, as you said, millions of data is there. Okay. Now from here to we can feed your machine learning. So based on the data size, we have to choose the engine accordingly. Understand? For example, while taking the data, any data validity is required. For example, old data, this column is different, this column some differences, the transformations are required. Here only you have to take care of the transformation before feed the data into the machine learning. So machine learning, you should give a structured data, how machine should learn. So how you can give the structured data? First, you can collect the data from different platforms. make them as a structure by using a transformation logics. In the ETL, transformation logics are there. Like any renaming is required, any merging is required, any like kind of validity is required, we can do and store it into some source. Now machine learning source, directly we are not feeding from S3. Here to here, the backend model, whatever it is, the backend model collect the data from here, it will give machine learning also. Like this also we can give, or directly machine learning call the data from the CSV file. Also we can do. Clear now?
Yes, sir. So warehouse team is separate, ETL team is separate.
Exactly. How one person can do this team is different. That's what I'm saying. Keep on. See, ETL team activity, they should hand over the data into structured way. Before what they will implement, collecting, cleansing, raw data activities. Look, see, for example, you can see this data. Yeah, this data, I'm simply loading into actual data, but this data is not coming like this. We have to do some activities to get it in the correct format. For example, 1 millions of data is there, all columns are same, but maybe here empty column is there. Maybe here some column is missing. Maybe some record is missing. We have to remove the duplicates. Any duplicates are there. We have to add any column, any record is missing, any error is there in that. Make the system can understand proper way. If you give wrong, system can learn in wrong way. So that's what I'm saying. That activity will perform by ETL team, not for us. Now
Okay,
got
sir.
it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for the clear insights.
Hey, no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Now next question. Anyone having any? Yeah, Durga Prasad. Hi, Durga Prasad.
Uh, Hi, sir. Hi, Vera. So,
Yeah,
are
hi.
you going to include this MLOps, as part of the course that
See,
multi?
whatever stuff required for us, I'll include as a DevOps engineer.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyone is there? Oh, many. Hi, Chimtu.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Hey Veera, can you tell me how this testing will be done in real-time environment?
Real time.
Like,
Yeah. Real time test. So the data, ETL team only they can test actually. So how they can test? No? They need to configure some tools. The data load data count, receiving data count, any data is missing, and all they need to they need to. They are also running a queries only. For example,
no, where
for
I'm coming from is like, let's say we have a develop environment. We are
hmm,
testing with few of the data. We train
hmm,
the model. We are
hmm,
testing, and
hmm,
it's working fine.
hmm.
And then we push the code to production. And
Exactly.
all of a
Exactly.
sudden, the client said,
Hmm.
this data is, it is giving me wrong predictions. It's not working in the way which I'm expecting.
Then before that, we are not supposed to push, right?
Yeah,
That's what
but
the test
then
case is. That's
we
what the
have
test case is. UAT
we have
environment.
we
Yeah.
have tested with less data in
No.
no.
No. Here, we are not supposed to test less amount of data. That's what pre-prod environment is there, right? Pre-prod environment is exactly we have to reproduce the data, what you are going to test into production environment. Development test environment is just internally we can test. But this kind of activities, when you test for the predictions and all, we have to implement one more environment, pre-prod, exactly like a prod. Even server configurations, even data include as is same as a prod environment. But the difference is only end users are not connected to the pre-prod environment. We have to test it everything before only.
So in that case, like we tested with production environment related data, and then we tested that, and then we are pushing that to production.
Exactly. Correct.
Correct. And it worked for 1 year. And after that, with some data, which is not trained earlier, but it is coming in the real time. So again, I have to change the model, right?
Yeah, we have to definitely. But
So
before that, if that's what the continuous improvement, right? If some issue will come, but here one thing is very clear: unless change the fields of the input of the modeling data model, we will not face any issues. But here the thing is, you want to add some additional information. For example, the loan application, the earlier we don't have the gender information, marriage status and all. Recently they have added, right? Unless if you will get any additional requirement from the banking sectors, definitely we can add the column. That's what the ETL process that the database team and the big data team they will do, right? Take the inputs, add the additional fields and validate, and again they can give the training to model. This is the continuous process it will do.
Okay, so because why I'm asking is like in the client in the real-time environment, after adding, it is working for some time, some models, and the previous data again, if we try with the old data, it is giving again wrong predictions, which is earlier in the 1 year it is predicting rightly. So in that case, there is a lot of confusion in the models only. Right now,
That's what we have to test before it only, that different the predictions. Yeah, here we have one more thing also. For example, let me show you here. If you select the less data and also if you select the, let me show you here. If predictions are wrong, for example, what we can do, we can increase the prediction strength here of the machine learning model. For example, let me show you.
Maybe we have added some fields
estimators
to the model.
We have given, right? If you will get wrong predictions, we can increase this strength so that each whatever the data is there, it will be divided into many predictions. So you can increase this field. For example, let me show you. Let's, if I want to increase prediction strength, can I increase? Let me check estimator here. So here you can see increasing the estimator, we can increase to 500. The records are more, definitely we can increase the estimators here. So that max depth also we can increase. So that it will check different scenarios, different use cases. So that it will get a stronger prediction. See 200, 300, 500, 800 we can increase. Clear? I think you unmute. Okay, let me give again. Hi, Chim, to clear?
Yeah, sorry, I think I pressed on mute and then it just went on to one mute option. Thank you for unmuting.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, guys, so I hope I have answered all the questions. Salman last. Yeah, hi, Salman.
Hi, sir. Sir, there are two things I want to ask. You are setting up a threshold MLOps like that. Is it very much like a third party to like SonarQube, where you have thresholds for your quality of
yeah, SonarQubes and all, it's validate the quality of the code and quality of the file. It's a scanner, kind of scanner. It will not train any model. Just we are giving some inputs to SonarQube, like if the kind of prediction. But you are good. You have asked a good question. We can integrate the SonarQube also in a train model. For example, SonarQube we can give some conditions, right? Any duplicate lines are there, you can scan. Any vulnerabilities are there, you can scan. We are giving a static set points to SonarQube. If we want SonarQube, we can give from the last 4 years predictions. Take the predictions from there. You can scan the code, give accordingly the issues. Also, we can integrate. Yes, correct.
Okay, sir. The next question for you, sir. You are talking about, yes, the ETL process and all that will be developers' job or ETL data people job to provide us a set of data for us to do the testing. Simple as that. But the thing is that, sir, you have also mentioned there is a pipelines that we need. We can set up a pipeline to pull the data from live in batches to the development overnight. That's what you do. The development data just doesn't appear like that. It comes as basically the copy of a live data.
For example, data is in data warehouse, right? Take the data into cloud is our responsibility. Here, data is not responsibility. Data automation, data flow, that what is the flow is there, na? The jobs process and all our responsibility. Correct.
So I'm sure you're understanding where I'm coming from
now.
Correct. So if I am picking up that data pipeline, CI/CD pipeline, to pull the data from the storage data warehouse, there is some kind of an ETL process that I need to apply. Is that the ETL process? Then I will be taking an help of data people to say, give me these file for the ETL process or whatever Informatica or anything data staging they use.
Salman, very simple. We are coming
Yes, sir.
from where I can understand. Very simple. Our responsibility is, where is the data? Give the data endpoint. Which data is running on which database, which source. I need that information. That's it. We don't want inside the data information. Where the data exists, we want that information only to fix the
So the
pipeline.
end data, we are not bothered
Exactly.
about the ETL
We don't need to
processing
worry
all
about
that.
the data. Correct.
Yeah.
Where the
But
data
somehow,
exists, we have to take care of
yes,
it.
sir. Let's say they have done the ETL process, the data is somewhere is sitting in a store data warehouse. We need to create a CI/CD on that, isn't it, sir? To pick that
Correct.
data and put
Exactly.
in S3 bucket
Yes,
or
you are
anywhere.
right. The reason millions of data is that we are not supposed to process entire data in single attempt. So we have to
we need.
convert into batch process. We can process historical data into incremental data. We
Yeah,
can process everyday basis of pipeline, but historical data we can process as a batch process on. Correct.
yeah, I used to do that, sir, about 200,000 records and then flush it and then redo it in a script
Okay.
itself.
I also
But
worked
that's
same activity when I was in Apple company. I
yes,
did
sir.
same activity. ETL, the Teradata
Yeah.
Teradata database is there. From there, I have connected the pipelines, airflows, and all.
No, even with the basic thing of the Microsoft Studio as well, there is
I
a.
will take this session next week, maybe ETL process also, how it will work. See, these and all just to get a awareness of the functionalities only. As a DevOps engineer, really required means somewhat we have to focus, at least not data level where the data can
No,
exist.
not that. I completely agree, sir. I'm not asking here for you to cover the idea. These guys have to just giving an awareness. They should understand. They should learn
Correct.
something else. Otherwise, we are out of the scope and we are completely diverting us.
Yeah, we
It will
should
never
know, right,
finish.
exactly how to integrate the stuff and all. Even it's not our job also, we should know. This is important.
Yeah. So my question to you, sir, in the CI/CD, are we going to do a project or something similar to this in one of your projects where end to end is covered, whereby we put a CI/CD pipeline to pull the end data from the user, from the data warehouse, back into S3
See,
bucket. From then S3 bucket, we are doing this model. That's my question, sir.
that's what I'm taking. Next coming session is that one only. Different layers are there. Data collecting from the source, keep it into raw layer, then take it into a cleanse layer, then take it into final layer, then load it into database. That's what you are asking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but if
Definitely.
you're talking about ETL process and tools, and that this training will never finish. So
You are right, but something we should give to my students. They should understand. Someone can talk about ETL instead of they're giving a blank faces, right? Oh no, we know something ETL, something we learn. That's what the good impression, right? So that's what intention. Yeah.
sir, did I miss the class this morning? 7:30 class, was it called off?
No. Today we don't have any class. It's called off. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Next class
Thank
will
you.
be on Monday. Thank you, Salman. Okay, guys. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. So guys, yeah. So if anyone want to join tomorrow, Monday, new batch, you can ping to Pradeep. So meanwhile, you can join this group also if anyone had to join. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. So are you clear, guys? Everyone, right? Just give the final confirmation so that we can finish the session with positive vibe. Nice, guys. Nice. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, yes, so this is repository. This is public repository only. So here is the Telegram group link. If anyone need to join, you can join. This is for common group for workshops only, not related for any specific batch. This link is okay. And yeah, this is the repository I'm giving in the chat. So you can start your learning, and we will support also in this group. If you stuck anywhere, you can just ping here. We will support also. Okay, till complete this project, we are here. No issues. Even whether you enroll this course or no problem, but we will support. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. It's been 2 hours 15 minutes. Thanks for your patience. I didn't check the time even. Thanks for your patience. Okay, yeah, goodbye for today. Yeah, happy weekend. Bye bye. Yeah, we'll meet tomorrow.